Hey folks, it's Mark from Like Minded Lunatics.
Ricky from Like Minded Lunatics.
And man, we hope you're having a great week. It's time for another Friday night reaction video. And Ricky, we got a good one tonight.
Jinjer, yes!
Yes, we're going back to Jinjer. So Ricky and I did a whole series of bands from non-English speaking countries. Whether or not they sang in English didn't really matter to us. And Jinjer was one that obviously we covered. We had a great time with it. And it was actually before the war in Ukraine. And then that whole thing happened, and I covered another Jinjer song.
Yeah.
But boy, our hearts go out to the Ukrainians. I'm glad to see they're out there defending their country, but boy, I wish this would just stop.
I know.
It's just heartbreaking. But Rick, I thought today we would take a look at Jinjer's Wallflower.
Yes, I don't know this tune.
I mean, I think I know the tune, not seen the video. So I'm excited about it. It came out in, the video itself came out in August 25th, 2021. Not that old.
No,
yeah,
it's not.
So folks, we're having some beverages tonight. You don't have to have an alcoholic one, but let's get something in our system so we can cheers to the end of the week and the beginning of a weekend. Cheers, everybody.
It makes us sound smart.
It does, yeah. Well, just sound that way. It's the illusion, Ricky, the illusion. All right, here we go, folks. Jinjer, Wallflower.
Jinjer.
I'm going to stop it right here. I appreciate a title card.
I was thinking that, and it's a really cool font.
Yes, it is. It's a beautiful font.
Fonts are often neglected. You know, that's a great font.
As a writing professor, I totally agree.
I knew you would.
You completely ignore the font, the power of the font. People are going to be so pissed. We're 3 seconds in, Ricky.
Why are you talking about the font?
I know.
That's a really cool shot and camera angle.
All right, and I'm seeing too, like we're seeing this as well, where it's black and white, but then we're getting the keyed in red, almost like in Schindler's List.
Schindler's List.
And the other thing that I noticed as well too is the good Foley work. I appreciate footsteps and stuff that sound great, and creaking of the doors. Yeah.
Flowers.
Kind of a yin-yang type thing there.
Stay in, you can be alone. Stay in, you can feel like home. Breathe in, it's a place where you belong. No one.
What are we, 4/5 time?
I think it's 5/8.
5/8 time.
I think it's called 5/8. Difficult time.
Oh, Jesus. And there was a whole thing in one of the previous videos where people were telling you were wrong on stuff.
Yeah, and okay, give me 5 seconds to be an asshole, but I understand. I don't know everything about everything, and I get stuff wrong, but I do have a couple of degrees in music. So if you're going to correct me music-wise, that's fine. Just make sure you know what you're talking about and you're right. Okay, end of asshole.
But this is 5/8?
This is 5/8.
Okay, all right.
does you wrong. Your capsule is your fortress where you can leave your wounds, your people.
They moved a little bit.
I think they've changed something up, yeah.
One of the things I like, Justin Hawkins has talked a lot about this on his channel, about kind of like messing with time signatures and the feeling that it gives. And this has a very uneasy feeling to it at the beginning. And I guess it's because it's a time signature. And I feel like Tatiana is coming in at different times.
Yeah.
Where she's not coming in on the one.
Right.
She's kind of either pushing it or pulling it a little bit. And so it gives it a weird feeling.
That's called beat displacement.
Beat displacement. Okay.
There you go. Yeah.
So it feels like she's not coming in on the one.
Yeah.
And then sometimes her lyrics aren't following the signature.
Right. Yeah.
Avoiding people and fall in love with solitude. They won't find me in my shop.
Okay, sorry to pause again, but I have to say, the university I work at, we had some Tibetan monks come and do that sand painting. And it's really cool.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like she was doing, is the little, where you're sprinkling the sand and all that's really, and they spend hours making this intricate, and then it just blows away.
That is the most Asian thing, like Zen thing I think I've ever heard.
Yeah.
Like I'm going to spend all this time, and it's just going to be to the whims of nature.
Dust in the wind.
It's going to be
dude.
blown away.
Like
yeah.
dust in the wind,
Dust in
man.
the wind. Dust, wind, dude.
All we are is dust in the wind, dude. Dust, wind, dude.
That's it.
Dances go to zero. I'm a guest in my own skin. I take it off and be myself. The outside is hostile, and the waves hit me hard. So I climb into my shell to lick my wounds again.
What I like about this is that everything that she's doing in this is kind of like stereotypical things to do for meditation or to find peace. But then she's singing, I'm going back into my shell, but she's not
Trying
finding
to get
it.
out of my skin. I
Yes.
think I heard in there or something.
So it
Yeah.
seems like the lyrics are kind of like hinting that everything she's doing is just not working. And then she's aggravated that, like the sand painting,
Yeah.
it's not calming her down. She's
Yeah.
doing the incense, but it's not working.
Silent and satisfied, misunderstood and proud.
I'm going to go ahead and say this is
Misunderstood.
that is not a positive, like,
No.
I'm not sure what's happening in this, if this is a flashback or a flash forward. It doesn't seem to be positive at all.
Something in the mind or something.
Yeah.
This happens every once in a while with tunes, but I'm kind of getting some goosebumps. It's kind of powerful.
It is. It's that creepy.
Yeah, and I think it's the sound and the harmony and the lyrics and then the video.
Yes.
It's a very powerful song.
And some of the stuff that we've listened to by them is that real scream stuff, which is fine.
Yeah.
I don't feel
dig
like
scream.
that's exactly my wheelhouse. I can appreciate it, and I do like some of it. But man, this is creepy as hell, and I'm really digging it.
Yeah.
And proud.
God, the timing's throwing me off, Ricky. There are
Me
moments.
too. It's
There are,
awesome.
there are moments where I want to hit, and then it doesn't. Yep, that's the feeling. It does feel like someone's about to catch you, and then they drop you.
Yep.
Oh.
Biting our tongue in fear of saying something wrong. My circle of friends is getting empty, it's getting empty, getting empty, emptier. And I don't really
Right there, I expected a hit. No hit.
Yeah.
really wish for you.
So this is where I appreciate that screaming stuff. So we get that emotional build up to it, and it feels like that is just a culmination of all of the aggravation, all of the stuff that she's felt. Sometimes when I feel like they begin with it, I'm like, all right,
Yeah, there's gotta be some anticipation.
yes,
there.
yeah, and juxtaposition between
Yeah.
here's this sound, but then here's this sound. There's a real like rising action.
I gotta go home, my better is alone. This life is a lockdown.
All right, so I like that they suddenly went military.
Yeah.
They suddenly went military. The other thing, people are going to be pissed about this. I know I can already feel people's comments. The way that she's performing stuff here is almost like the screaming mixed with Alanis's voice from the 90s. Like, listen to her voice right here. That like the
Yeah,
way
yeah.
that she's
Yeah.
the way she's vocalizing.
I gotta go home, my better is alone.
Just that part. And it feels like that mixture of like that 90s angst with this, I'm going to kill everybody.
Yeah.
And I like that.
Feels so locked down. I gotta go home. My batteries are low. That's what it's all about.
I'm going to go ahead and say
Batteries are low. That's what.
even in this to see trigger discipline. Look at her index finger. Trigger discipline in a music video. Kudos to you, Jinjer, for not being irresponsible with pretend guns.
Whatever asked of the air, I headed that from the beginning, turning molehills into mountains. I feel the pressure building. Should I just go on?
Uh-oh.
You gotta break some drum heads,
I know.
break some strings.
To the 60s.
That is okay. So that is a very John Woo-ish, like hard-boiled. That, oh boy, camera right in there.
Yeah.
Locked down. Oh my God. All right, so I pulled the lyrics up so we can take a look at this. Stay in. You can be alone. Breathe in. It's a place where you belong. No one knows you wrong. Your castle is your fortress where you can lick your wounds. You know, I can't remember which one it was. We looked at one that was really about the invasion of one of their hometowns, Donetsk. Please don't bash me because I'm mispronouncing it. But this feels like more of that, about protecting who you are, protecting your friends, and protecting your homeland.
Yeah.
I never asked to be here. I hated that from the beginning. Turning molehills into mountains, I feel the pressure. Oh, boy. Man, powerful stuff.
So what do you think is dark and then the very passive kind of light?
My first inclination is there's like a historical reading of this.
Oh, okay.
My first reaction is, oh, let's artistically interpret it. I don't know if you can, because I feel like there's probably a historical thing that this is tied to. I think if we were just going to do like an artistic interpretation, if I was to do like a new critical interpretation, I would interpret it as the white is the yin, where she was trying to be peaceful, and then this is the yang, where she is
Uzis.
no more. It's both sides of the same coin.
Yeah.
But I guarantee you, and folks out there who know the history of this song, because we didn't look it up, no research on this one. I have a feeling there's probably some type of historical significance to this tied to it. And now they're both at peace. So like if you look in the background, both of those paintings are now at peace.
Yeah. And it focuses on the white one.
Yeah. And then her face is a face of satisfaction. Whereas previously she was clearly torn.
Right.
Man, well, wait, we still have a little bit of time left in this thing. Is it going to be credits? Is that what's happening?
There's
We
the
get
director.
full end credits. I love this.
Yeah, lighting was really good.
It was beautiful. This entire thing, gorgeous. And as a sound guy, you got to appreciate this outro music.
Oh, yeah, it's
Kind of
awesome.
fits, but it
Yeah.
still's got some strings
Yeah.
in it. It's great.
Firework. Oh, maybe that was the prop gun or something.
Oh, yeah. Wow. What'd you think of this one, Ricky?
I thought it was an amazing song. It's very powerful. I love the band.
Yes.
The video was great. It was awesome.
So well done. And this is one of those videos where, like I said, I feel like I would have an artistic interpretation, like a new critical interpretation, but I feel like there's probably a historical one.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
some of these lyrics that I'm looking at here, I never asked to be here. I hated that from the beginning. Turning molehills into mountains. I feel the pressure building. And then we end on this life is a lockdown. That's what it's all about. It's hard for me to divorce what's happening in the Ukraine in Ukraine.
Yes.
And what's happened like in 2014 and all that stuff. It's hard for me to divorce those lyrics from that. So I don't know. I don't know if it can be done.
And I even think of all the COVID stuff.
Yeah,
Kinda
definitely.
parallels that too.
Definitely.
Locked up.
Yes. Wow.
Yeah.
Well, folks, let us know in the comments what you think. Hopefully you enjoyed this one. We are rapidly approaching that 5K subscriber mark. So Ricky and I and everybody else here at Like Minded Lunatics would appreciate your subscription. So let us know in the comments what you think about this one. Make sure you check out everything else on the channel. Take care of yourselves, folks. We'll see you soon.